Vice President Harris still has not visited the border since being tapped to handle the surge more than a month ago. But that didn't stop President Biden from giving her a new role as he pushes his $6 trillion spending spree.
I propose the American Jobs Plan, a once-in-a-generation investment in America itself. This is the largest jobs plan since World War II. And I'm asking the Vice President to lead this effort, if she would, because I know it'll get done.
Fox Nation host Tomi Lahren is here to react to that. Good morning to you, Tomi.
Good morning. Yeah, they're very confident she's going to get something done. Still hasn't been to the border, but now she's in charge of American jobs. Oh, boy, I hope everyone feels really reassured with that promise.
Yeah, she's failing on the border, hasn't even visited. This jobs plan is $2.3 trillion. Will she be able to push it through Congress?
Well, I would hope that she wouldn't be able to push it through Congress, but I also want to talk about her being tasked with it. No, not only has she not been to the border, I have been to the border, she also hasn't been to places like South Dakota, where I'm from, and also have recently traveled back to, who are wondering where their green new jobs are. You know, this is a part of the American Jobs Plan that Joe Biden talked about a lot last night, these climate change jobs, these green new jobs. So I'm wondering if Kamala is going to travel to the areas where that pipeline was supposed to be constructed and the people that are still waiting for their jobs, because they're still wondering when those are going to come to them. And I'm not confident that Joe Biden is going to be able to give them those jobs. I'm certainly not confident that Kamala Harris is going to be able to give them those jobs, or even give them an idea of when they might get those jobs. So a failure all around. This is a big spending plan. I'm not confident in Joe Biden. I'm not confident in Democrats. And I'm certainly not confident in Kamala Harris, who seems far more concerned with her VP mansion renovations than anything that has to do with our border crisis, our jobs, or anything related to her actual job and duty as vice president.
I know you're a big supporter of our men and women in blue, and Turning Point USA asked you to come and speak at Clemson University for the Back the Blue event in Littlejohn Coliseum. And you spoke there, and there were protesters outside. It's part of your No Interruption Back the Blue segment on Fox Nation. We have a clip of that. Watch this.
We're here today to protest racism and to protest that Clemson didn't even make a statement about this. So their silence is supporting the racist Tomi Lahren, and it goes against all the values of the diverse student population here. The whole point of Back the Blue is to be against the Black Lives Matter movement, and in that itself it's racist because the Black Lives Matter movement is not anti-police. So the fact that she's created a movement to create some type of story that the cops are hated against and their victims is racist.
Tomi, they're calling you racist. What's your response?
Well, I'm used to people falsely calling me a racist, but if you would listen to that clip, and I hope people will when they go watch the episode on Fox Nation, you'll see that these protesters out there, which were about 200 to 300, they had really no idea why they were out there, other than that they didn't want me on the campus. They didn't want me supporting law enforcement. They say that BLM is not anti-police, and then they were shouting that blue lives don't exist. So at the end of the day, I hope people will check out this episode just to show that the messaging from these students makes absolutely no sense. But it goes to the core of the issue here, which is that they just don't want people on that campus and ideas on that campus that they don't like. They talk about diversity, but I'm wondering when diversity of opinions and ideas is going to be welcomed on college campuses. Luckily, the speech went on. We sold it out at capacity at 1,200, and we're planning on doing it again because we will never be silenced and we will never stop.
And to defend Clemson, Clemson didn't sponsor the event. They just didn't take a position. You heard that one protester upset with the school.
Yeah, Clemson was pressured to cancel the entire event. There was a petition about 4,000 signatures to keep me from coming to that campus at all. But I have to say, I'm very proud of Clemson University because they did not cave and they did not back down. They ended up moving us to a bigger venue, and the show went on. So I have to give them a lot of credit. A lot of universities would have backed down, but TPUSA, they held strong. The university held strong, and that's what other universities around this country need to do, because we need to have speakers representing all ideas welcome on college campuses. That should be the place where free speech is most welcomed.
Yeah.